Welcome, I'm Alana, and it's Christmas again, and I have had many requests for the arrangement of Greensleeves. So this year I'm giving the classes on Greensleeves, and this is just part one. Now the first thing we do with the new song is determine its key. The key is D minor. And how do I know that? Because I know my major and minor scales. So this is a study that we all need to learn to go into advanced arranging. We have one flat, and it starts on D minor, and it ends on D minor. Now once you know the key, you will also know what seven's at. For example, this would be a D minor 7, C major 7, A minor 7, F major 7. We'll have more on that study. Now, two chords that do not belong to the key of D minor is E chord and A chord. Rule: any chord may be preceded by its 5/7. Now, a composer can add the 5/7s, which apparently has happened here, or you can add them in your arranging also. And that's going to be a very fun class when you can start doing that. Greensleeves is the perfect song to begin improv or using comping chords. Now I'm going to give you a couple little tips. Comping chords are perfect for the foundation of the right hand to begin improvising, and what you want to do is use it as a drum. So that would be like steady beats. But what I do is I take those steady beats and I'll make them like long and short. And I also use a combination of legato and staccato. Now, if I was going to improvise a song, I might play the comping chords on the 1 and 3 beats. Here's just an idea. Okay, here are the long and short and the staccato and legato. Now, in this song, I have added some extensions, which are another reason to use comping chords. D minor 7 chord, I have added the G, that's an 11th. G7, I've added an A and an E. So I have a 9th and a 13th. Gives you that jazz sound. This is the perfect song to begin preparing for using comping chords. And in our new monthly lessons we're starting soon, we'll have a big study on this and we can work on it together. Now, as you've noticed, I have added 2 scales to this arrangement. And in this video, I'm going to give you a tip and a trick, a little secret of how I play scales and keep them in the beats. Notice in the music, I've written it out in exact beats using 32nd notes, 16th notes, and 8th notes, etc. When I'm playing scales on the piano, I don't think about the counting. I fit the right hand into the beats of the left hand. My left hand is the drummer. Why do I do this? Because a lot of times you want to start on a certain tone and end on a certain tone, and maybe that's 9 or 11 or 13 notes. If you're trying to count that out and get it into a basic 4 beats, 8 beats, 16, it doesn't work out. So I take my left hand, I comp it out, I get my starting point and ending point in the right hand, and I practice the scale until I end it and play it within the correct beats. Now here is an example. Okay? That's how I practice it. Yes, it takes a little work, but I am not counting out that scale. Here's your sheet music for the rest of part 1. We've had lots of fun. We're working with comping chords, a little embellished melodies, a little improv. And for you Treasures students that had that course this year, look at your right hand and your left hand, things that we studied this year. It's just another song where you can apply it. If you have any questions in our newsletter, I am putting an address for a forum you can ask a question, and a student or I will be glad to help you and answer them. Enjoy your music.